the Lakers starting five. Here's Bryant. That one off the back iron and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Ostertag. Here's Stockton. Here's Hornacek. Here's Malone. Covered by Bryant. It's deflected. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
About a minute into this first quarter. They double it with Bryant. To the middle. It's stolen by Fox. Back to Bryant. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Hornacek. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bryant against Russell. Inside. Stolen by Russell. And they're on the run. Here's Hornacek. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Stockton's shot is off. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bryant outside. Pass to O'Neal. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hornacek. Here's Stockton. Covered by Bryant. Here's Hornacek. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ostertag. No good with the triple.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Here's Bryant, and he drives in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hornacek. Pass to Malone. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bryant against Russell. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And getting up and hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
How about how he switched hands on the way to the rim? He wanted that dunk to really stand out. Pass to Stockton. Here's Hornacek. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's the second effort. Blocked. Here's Ostertag. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And Utah calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Give the hand, fans, your Jazz Dancers Dance Team.
Here's Isley. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Malone. Beyond the arc. Isley, no good. The Lakers trail. Here's Fisher. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. O'Neal, and he comes up with a bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Isley. Now here's Anderson. He puts up a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. Here's Stockton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Keith. Here's Stockton. They double him with Bryant. Anderson for three. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Isley for three. Rebound, the Lakers. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
The Lakers call timeout. And the Lakers making a change here.
Horace Grant, Isaiah Rival.
Pass to Fisher. Here's O'Neal. Here's Ryder. They get the rebound. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Fisher. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ryder. Flushes it down to finish the break.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
To win the run. Malone can't get it to go. Here's Fisher. Pass to O'Neal. 4 seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got 14.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another thing they're having success with tonight is the mid-range jump shot. It's been really falling for them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Fisher from outside the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now Los Angeles with it. To the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Graham. And here's Fox. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Out to Fox. Here's Fisher. And they'll get another chance. From deep. Here's O'Neal. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 16 points for him.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Hornacek. 6 points for him. Grant with a steal. Pass to Bryant. That's tipped. Here's Ryder. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant inside. And it's Isley with a rebound. Here's Hornacek. Rebound, the Lakers. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Bryant. He's got 6. Pass to Horry. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Ostertag. He's covered by Grant. Here's Hornacek. Outside for Russell. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. The Lakers dominating the game. Grant outside. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Hornacek. Now Russell. The 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Bryant, the pass to Graham. That one goes in. Grant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Isley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Russell. Pass to Hornacek. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Isley. They get it back. A shot to stop the drought. Second chance effort. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Bryant lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Utah calls time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Isley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And the first one at the line is good.
team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Howard Isley. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
From the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far. Value in each possession.
The mailman, Carl, John Stockton.
Off the inbound, and Malone gets it to go. He has 7.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Pass to Hornacek. To the paint. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Here's Bryant into the lane. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Stockton, covered by Bryant. Pass to Hornacek, all alone. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
John Stockton with the assist.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. They double him with Bryant. To the inside. Russell, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Anderson. Kept alive. Ostertag. It's tipped. They retain possession. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Jazz, Karl Malone. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. .102 left to play in the second quarter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Lakers call timeout.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get fouled. We do it, tennis dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get fouled. We do it, tennis dancers.
5-second call.
A lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
There's 48 seconds left in the half. Here he goes. He got a piece of it, and they get it back.
Call Malone for 3.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Yeah, they're making the job a lot harder as the turnovers continue to mount.
Pass to Stockton. Back to Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
I'll tell you what, turnovers just continue to hurt them here in this quarter.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Deflected, and they recover it. The three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
That'll be a 5-second call.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Out left to the wing. Here's Stockton. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
They double him with Bryant. Pass to Stockton. 15 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Here's Malone. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Taking a look at the Lakers, the first 2 games of this series were evenly split, and the first half of this game followed suit. They're still searching for that extra edge that'll give them the upper hand here in Game 3. It has become quite the series. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I like what they've done on the ground. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Utah trailing here. Down low. Here's Ostertag. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Utah ball. At the line for the Jazz, Jeff Hornacek. Shooting 1.
Defense, the Lakers trailing by 2. Here's Stockton. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And these turnovers are backbreakers. He's really hurting this team with his mistakes.
And so in the game for the Lakers, here's Hornacek. He's got 9. Out to the wing. Here's Malone. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. With a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's O'Neal. He's got 16. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Utah leading. Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Russell with the ball. To the middle. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 16.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
That'll be a 5-second call.
At this level, you can't afford to give the ball away. That's hurt them big time.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Adam Keith.
Down low. Here's Malone. And rejected. Here's Horry. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Their focus just isn't there. Giving up 4 points off turnovers.
Howard Isley.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
Anderson's checked in for Utah. To the paint. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And a big reason why they're behind is because of the turnovers.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's off from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Utah with the ball. They picked up 11 straight. Pass to Isley, to the inside. Keith uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Utah lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
If they can't control the ball, they're going to give away control of this game.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Inside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Here's Utah. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 18.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They're being careless with the rock. Too many turnovers could cost them this game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Jazz, Jeff Hornacek. At the line for 1.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Malone. 6 on the shot clock with the 10-footer. The shot misses, and the Lakers going the other way now. Here's O'Neal. 16 points for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Oof, so sloppy with the ball. Way too careless this quarter.
On offense, here's Utah. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Isley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Anderson. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
They double him with Bryant. Pass to Russell. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
That'll be a 5-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
.127 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Stockton. And he sinks the 11-footer. He's got 5.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
It's stolen by Fox. Now Bryant. 12 points for him. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Pass to Stockton. To the paint. Here's Ostertag. And he bangs it home with one hand. He
just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Russell from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They double him with Bryant. Keith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Stockton. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stockton, covered by Bryant. Russell from outside. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And so it's Utah with it. Just 3 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, John Stockton taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Carr. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Morris. Pass to Vaughn. Here's Robertson. Driving inside, and that one drops. Robertson's got his first points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Vaughn. To the middle. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their field goal percentage is finally creeping up after a tough first half. They're really trying to hold on tight to this lead.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Robertson. Here's Vaughn. To the inside. Foster. And it's Utah scoring again.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And he's not doing them any favors. That's his 3rd turnover in the 4th.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Pass to Vaughn. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. The Lakers with a rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
On offense, here's Utah. They've got a 10-0 run going. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And the basket by Vaughn.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
It in with a nice touch off the window.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And it's been a nightmare fourth quarter. This is the fourth giveaway in this quarter alone.
The Jazz making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vaughn. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I love how unafraid they are to mix it up in the paint.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And he's really hurting his squad with all of these turnovers.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Fox against Morris. Over Fox. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Fisher. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
On the court for the Lakers. Morris outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Vaughn. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Isley. Here's Vaughn. He shoots it. Morris can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Pass to Isley. Down low. Here's Foster. And he slams it in one-handed.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Roberson's checked in for Utah. He takes it in to the wing on the left. Here's Vaughn. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Vaughn. Rebounded by Fox. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Here's Vaughn.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Horry. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Vaughn. To the paint. Pass to Carr. Got a hand on it. A minute and a half left in the fourth. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And here are the Jazz. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Pass to Robertson. Now Morris. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
.107 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robertson. Here's Carr. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Bryant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Pass to Carr. And it's out of bounds. Still.
Don't need them to accept me. What you are gonna respect me.